What was my dividend total this month? In this video, I'll reveal all my passive income from both share dividends and premium bond prizes. And if you stay to the end, I'll discuss everything I've been buying this month. From a very ordinary job, I've been putting spare money each month for over 16 years into dividend paying companies such as these. When I get paid dividends, I don't spend the money. Instead, I reinvest it to produce even more dividends. August is always a very strange month indeed for dividends. This graph shows my dividend totals every August since 2009 when I started. One reason for this variation is that companies don't always pay dividends in the same month each year. For example, National Grid and Unilever, which are two of my biggest dividend payers, sometimes pay out in August and sometimes it's in other months instead. Right, let's get straight into my August dividend income for 2025. This is not investment advice and I'm simply showing you my own journey. At the start of the month, I received some cash from Tate and Lyle. This British company is a global supplier of diverse food and beverage products to food and industrial markets. The shares have had a disastrous year, however, down 18% in 2025. Last year, there were rumours that the company would be bought up by a large private equity firm, sending the share price artificially high, only for it to drift back down once the rumours subsided. Food products can also attract very high import tariffs, which have created uncertainty about Tate and Lyle's future prospects. The dividend yield is 3.7% spread over 2 payments a year. This screen shows the dividend history, and after years of steady growth, the payments per share have fallen. This month, Tate and Lyle paid out a total of £130. On the 29th, I received a cash payment from Greencoat Wind Energy. Greencoat is the largest renewable infrastructure trust which owns and operates 49 wind farms in the UK, generating approximately 2 gigawatts of electricity, powering 2.2 million homes and avoiding the production of 2.4 million tonnes of carbon dioxide. The company has performed well relative to its sector in recent years and it has a very appealing dividend yield. It's currently paying 9.4% spread over 4 payments a year. However, you can also see the year-to-date share price is down almost 17%. Greencoat has suffered from high interest rates, making it harder for its projects to generate good returns for its investors. Plus, its revenue is linked to energy prices and wind speed, both of which can vary and is out of their control. Dividend history looks robust and I intend to hold this one for the long term. This month, Greencoat Wind Energy paid out a total of £190. On the subject of energy, did you know that UK energy prices are increasing yet again? On average, energy prices will be rising 2% from the 1st of October as the energy regulator Ofgem has announced the latest energy price cap rates, which according to The Guardian is an equivalent to a £35 rise in annual bills for the average home. If you are thinking about changing your energy provider, then now might be a good time. I've been with Octopus Energy for over 4 years, and if you switch to this award-winning energy provider, we will both receive £50 each of credits. You can sign up using the link in the video description. On the 1st of August, it was the turn of British American Tobacco to pay out. The company is returning to growth in the US for the first time since 2022. 20% of its revenues are now coming from next-gen products. Profitability improved on the year with continued strong cash flow delivery. The share price is up an impressive 42% this year. The dividend is also high at 5.7% spread over 4 payments. Dividend payments per year are showing a solid long-term upward trend. This year, British American Tobacco paid out £230. Also paying out in August was United Utilities, the UK's largest listed water company. Strong full-year growth helped by inflation-linked revenue and effective cost management has seen the share price increase over 10% this year. It's not going to be plain sailing, however. High infrastructure costs and negative public opinion are ongoing challenges for United Utilities. The dividend yield is above average at 4.5% and dividend growth is heading in the right direction. This month, United Utilities paid out a total of £260. If you find these videos useful, then please hit that like button as it really helps out the channel. And now onto the monthly premium bond draw. I only use premium bonds as my emergency fund, kept out of the market on purpose. So hopefully I never need to sell my shares and can allow them to compound over time. The headline prize rate is now 3.6%. There is one draw a month. You have easy access to your money and there is a chance to win $1 million each month. All winnings are tax-free. The first £1 million winner this August was based in Bedfordshire and held just £7,000 in bonds. The second lucky winner of the £1 million prize was based overseas and held the maximum of £50,000 in bonds. No £1 million for me this month, and even worse, I didn't win anything at all. This can happen sometimes, even with the maximum amount invested. The bar on the left shows my expected winnings this year so far with 50k invested, and the bar on the right shows what I've actually won. As you can see, I'm well behind at the moment, but there are still 4 months of the year left, and we'll see what happens. Why not hit the subscribe button to follow the journey? So the total passive income this month was £810. Oh, and here comes the dreaded taxman's claw to take some of my money away. How much do I owe him this month? Well, I have some bad news for the claw. All my August dividends are safely tucked away inside my stocks and shares ISA, so there is no tax to pay Mr. Claw. It's been a wasted journey for him. Perhaps you would like some tasty Pringles instead. Cheese and onion flavour. Oh, temper. Now for the overall passive income summary. The green bars show my passive income for the first 8 months of last year, and the blue bars are for this year. All figures are after tax, so you can see how much I actually get to keep. This chart shows how my average monthly dividends have changed since I started in 2009. This is just share dividends and does not include premium bond prizes. I find it really motivating to see the average monthly dividends rise over time. At the time of this video, I'm receiving an average of £1,497 per month in share dividends after tax. It's important to remember that dividends are only part of the story. There is capital growth as well, which makes up the main part of my total return. Let's look at the full picture so far for 2025. At the start of the year, the portfolio stood at 512k, and at the time of this video, it's increased to 638k. The total amount of new money I've put in from wages and savings this year is 22k. I've put a bit more in than normal during the April downturn to try and capitalise on lower prices. This gives me a net gain of 103k. So despite all the stock market turmoil this year, the portfolio has done fairly well. These are of course unrealised gains, as I haven't sold anything yet. Before I reveal what I've been buying this month, these are the companies and index funds which I own and which will be paying out in September. There are an incredible 15 of them altogether. September is usually my best month for dividends, so make sure you subscribe to be notified as soon as I release that one. This screen shows the highest yields in the FTSE 100, with Taylor Wimpey leading the way with 9.75%. Those in red have recently suffered a dividend cut, which can end up spooking investors. This can sometimes be a danger of buying shares with very high yields. The average yield of the FTSE 100 is 3.3%. My own portfolio is even lower at 2.9%, but as I've been investing for so long and companies generally raise their dividends over time, my yield on cost is now 6.1%. So what have I been buying this month? Well, it's actually been an expensive couple of months recently as I've had to replace my car. The only purchase I've made in August is a few more shares in the house builder Persimmon, and I've used spare dividend money to do that. Here is the year-to-date price change for Persimmon, and you can see it's on a bit of a downtrend. I tend to buy into this one very cautiously on the dips. Persimmon also pays a decent dividend of 5.6%. As I've already shown, my average dividend yield for the whole portfolio is 2.9%, and I prefer to keep it within the 3 to 4% range going forward. These days, much smaller amounts are invested into individual companies, and the bulk of my money now goes into index tracking ETFs. So with my portfolio now standing at 638,000, could I actually reach the magic million, and how long might it take me? Well, to find out, then all you have to do is click this video here.